A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Oh, okay.
Stroud off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that will pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Another one caught by Collins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Malcolm Kuntz in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 118. 11. 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Play action. Stroud now. And it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Smith. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here we go. Hey, trio left. Middle.
Here's Smith. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Smith throwing again. Short throw caught by Bowers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, look, check 59, check 58.
From the gun, here's Smith. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now Smith. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit, and put some points on the board on this one.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Sunday.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. Once again, it's Jeanty. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Here we go. Green 80%. Hey, alert. Hey, trio left. Check 58.
Now Gino. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check 59, Cobra. Ours. Alert.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now it's Smith. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from 21 yards away. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 7, Texans 0. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flushed out right. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
It's 2nd down.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Stroud. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway. It turned into 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Check 58. Middle. check 59, Cobra.
Throwing is Smith. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go. 397. No ball. Hey, trio left.
Back to throw, Smith. That's complete into the hands of Myers. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hold on. Hey, it's a clip. No ball.
Gino now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Strike.
Smith now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here we go. Good shot. Hey, go flip her up. Middle. 53.
Here's Smith. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Daniel Carlson with a later field goal.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go. 19.
Stroud coming right back after the pick 6. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll let this go deep for Collins. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
13 next.
They'll go again with Genty. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, 46 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Raiders 24, Texans nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Defended by DeCamerion Richardson.
All right.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here goes Stroud again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
As Stroud now to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Tony. Flash. Buggy.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. He's got Higgins over the middle, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task, but that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Makes the score Raiders 24, Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. It's still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
On third down, here's Genty. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. 126 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
13 next.
Now Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, a 20-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Open man is Kirk, complete. The Texans on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Stroud to throw it. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 6.
First down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud looking to throw. Ogunbowale on the screen. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ogunbowale. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The throwing again is Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Smith going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, it's a clip. Here we go, here we go. Reload the set. There we go, Smith.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. Well, they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Texans 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Oh, hey.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.